in this video, I'm going to look at squared numbers that end in 0. I'm going to start with 2-digit numbers and then go to 3-digit numbers.
So for example, 10 squared, and 10 squared is equal to 10 times 10. And 10 times 10, as some of you may know, is 100. And the mechanics of this are literally that you multiply this one and this one together, these two numbers together here, and so you get 1, and then you add these two zeros here to the end of that multiplication. So for example, again, you got 20 squared is 20 times 20. So the 2 times 2 equals 4, and you add those two zeros on. Same thing with 30 squared. 30 times 30. 3 3s are 9. Add the two zeros. 40 squared. It's 40 times 40. 4 4s are 16. And the answer is 1600 or 1600. 50 squared. 5 times 5 we're going to be doing on this one for 50 squared. So 5 times 5 are 25. Add the two zeros. 60 squared is 60 times 60. So 6 6s are 36. And two zeros there. Okay, so continuing, 70 squared is equal to 70 times 70. 7 7s are 49. Add the two zeros. 80 squared is 80 times 80. 8 8s are 64. 6,400. 90 squared. 90 times 90 equals 9 9s are 81. I'm sure you've got the hang of this, but before I go on to 3-digit numbers ending in 0 squared, go back to this number here, this 60 times 60, and if you're doing physics or engineering, you'll come across this fix for 60 times 60 or 3,600, because it's the number of seconds in an hour. Okay, so continuing at 100 squared is 100 times 100, and that is equal to 1 times 1 is 1, and then you literally count these 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and we add those 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we end up with 10,000. 200 squared is 200 times 200, and it's 2 times 2 is 4, and then add the 4 zeros, and so the answer is 40,000. So 300 squared equals, and 400 squared equals, just pause the video and have a go at those two yourself and see how you get on. So how did you do? We got 300 times 300. 3 times 3 is 9, and add those 4 zeros. 400 times 400. 4 4s are 16, and add those 4 zeros. Okay, so you can continue in the same vein with 500, 600, 700. Have a go at those yourself anyway, see how you get on.